J'ai vu que t'as changé de t-shirt. J'ai vu que t'as changé de t-shirt.
You see, when people don't know you, you can't agitate. You guys know me. The cops know me. I can agitate. And I arrived there and say, this is the shortest protest or rally. They said, not protest. This is rally. Shortest one on record. Yeah, send me that picture. 30 minutes. How did they get the message? Was the message there right to the point? 30 minutes.
One of the things that I took away from what happened was how hard it is to kneel for 8.5 minutes. How uncomfortable that is.
Oh, plus they kneel for 8.5 minutes.
Were you not there for
No,
that?
I arrived here. I thought the action, the cops will have the people on the ground or marching on the street on a Friday night.
You missed it.
Everybody left. Everybody left with a big smile.
Well,
what are they doing smiling on a Friday night protesting?
I think a lot of them had masks on, so I'm not sure how you know.
No, they left. I seen it. They removed them out. They were going home.
Well, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
So maybe we can learn from them. Instead of protesting for 2 hours, 3 hours.
Well, it depends on the protest. I don't mind standing out for 2 hours in the cold if it's, you know, I imagine we might be doing that too.
This is a record. The shortest one on record that I seen.
Yeah.
What was the message?
The message was that we spend a lot of money on cops who don't necessarily always serve in the public interest. And obviously one of the chief messages today was about raciism. You know, people's lived experience with racism means that people who are not racialized in Canada need to think hard about what that means for people who are.
What do you go by?
And there's also the justice system in general. About the poor.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I mean.
So I mean, this is a thing that I think people should care a lot about, Charles. You know, over the last 40 years, we've cut funding to social services. We've made it harder to live on income supports. We've made it more difficult to qualify for them. But we've increased the budget for the police every single year. We've militarized police response. We've got a LAV here, which is an armored vehicle.
$350,000.
Yeah, which could have been spent doing something else.
So, are they going to get, but right now, as you know, I told you to make a story on that. I know why they're leaving. They're smart. Thunder is heading this way. That's why they all left.
That could have been.
That's kidding. I'm agitated. They didn't like the word agitating. I said, okay, I suck, I'm saying, or whatever. They didn't like that.
Yeah, well, of course not.
No, but I mean, they're just trying to say, hey, you guys, the girls come out with must have a strong message that everybody left in half an hour. I never seen that in my life. Never. That's a good thing. What I'm saying, the message must have been strong.
I'm gonna go.
It must have been strong.
Well, I think it was strong. It was, yeah. And hopefully it'll still be strong. And you know, there's a lot of work to do.
So how's Media Co-op?
Media Co-op's good.
Is that?
But I'm not involved with the Media Co-op.
You're not?
I don't know.
I thought you wrote stories for them.
I was looking at writing a story with them for sure, and I still am. I think one of the things that's going to be really important in the next couple of months and maybe a couple of years, you know, there's going to be pressure amongst conservatives. There already is pressure amongst conservatives, and when I say conservatives, I mean liberals and conservatives, to cut budgets. And I think people who,
especially after all this money being given away.
So I think students, it's not just that this money, you know, money's, well, we could get into a big conversation about this, but the issue is that people who already are living with very little should not be the ones who are made to pay for a public health crisis that wealthier social classes should have prepared for, that, you know, other people were telling them they needed to prepare for, and they didn't.
Under a capitalist system, healthcare does not work under a capitalist system. There's so much cut that was made.
No, that's right.
That's why they had to do this, because people would have shown up in the hospital and say, where is our healthcare?
Yeah, and
but you're saying we don't have a capitalist system. You mean like down the States?
Yeah, we're lucky in Canada that we don't have a fully capitalist system. Not that we'd have a totally socialist one either, but we're lucky that we don't have the system they have in the United States, because if we did, look at the mess that has been created down there. What we need is to band together now. We need to hold together. We need to look after one another, and we'll come through this.
We'll see. Later.